Hello everyone, in this video we want to talk about the concept of VLAN in just a few minutes. But before we talk about VLANs, we first need to understand some basic concepts like switches and broadcast domains. As you know, when a switch receives a frame for the first time and the destination MAC address is unknown, it floods the frame out of all ports except the incoming port. This means multiple devices may receive the frame. In fact, all devices that receive broadcast traffic in the same network belong to the same broadcast domain. Now it's time to know what is VLAN and why it's so important in network. A VLAN or virtual local area network allows us to logically separate devices even if they are connected to the same physical switch. Instead of using multiple physical switches, we can create multiple logical networks inside one switch. For example, VLAN 10 for users and VLAN 20 for servers. Devices in different VLANs cannot communicate unless we configure routing. Now let's see how VLANs work. Each VLAN has a unique VLAN ID, and switch ports are assigned to special VLANs. By default, all switch ports on a Cisco switch are assigned to VLAN 1. This means the entire switch operates as a single broadcast domain. Devices connected to ports in the same VLAN can communicate with each other normally. However, devices in different VLANs cannot communicate directly because each VLAN is a separate broadcast domain. When a frame enters the switch checks the VLAN ID and forwards the frame only to ports that belongs to the same VLAN. Now let's create VLAN on a Cisco switch. First, we create VLAN 10 for clients and VLAN 20 for servers, and we assign port 1, 2, 3, 4 to VLAN 10 and ports 50, 60, 70, 80 to VLAN 20. The VLAN 10 and the clients cannot communicate to the servers unless we configure routing, but the clients can communicate together. As you know, the clients in VLAN 10 can communicate together, but they can't communicate to servers in VLAN 20. VLANs provide several important benefits. First, better network segmentation, which separates different departments or services. Second, improved security because devices in different VLANs cannot communicate directly. Third, reduced broadcast traffic, which improves overall network performance. And finally, better network management, since administrators can organize networks logically instead of physically. Thank you for watching this video and see you in the next video.